The automotive industry is an ever-changing landscape, but every now and then something comes along that really shifts the goalposts. This is the car of the future built for today, the Tesla Model S.
Put everything you know about electric cars to one side, because the Tesla Model S promises to radically change your outlook. Available in the US since 2012, the electric car is now on sale in Australia, priced from $91,400 plus on-road costs. The Model S we sampled is currently positioned at the top of the range, offering 285 kilowatts of power and 600 newton meters of torque, sending drive to the rear wheels via a single-speed automatic. Of course, it does all of this while running exclusively on electricity.
Now, all that technology is pretty impressive on paper, but when you get inside the Tesla, it feels so foreign to any other car that you've ever experienced. I mean, this is the key. There's no physical key itself, there's no buttons or anything like that. It's a proximity key. You get in the car and suddenly it's already switched on. There's no handbrake. Now start rolling off the line. It's much like any other traditional luxury car. Complete silence. It rolls off nice and progressively off the line, and before you know, you're up to highway speeds. The difference with the Tesla is that it's not simply a platform for technology or anything else. It is a real road car with real road car power. The acceleration is simply phenomenal. To be sitting on, 80 k's an hour like I am at the moment and have that full 285 kilowatts of power there as soon as you put your foot down, it's unlike any other car.
Despite moving the game forward, there are obvious shortcomings with the Model S. The maximum claim driving range of the P85 Plus is 502 kilometres. Charging from a regular household takes 10 hours and costs an estimated $25 in electricity. But that's where Tesla's supercharger network comes into play. There are plans for 16 different supercharger stations along the east coast of Australia by 2016. They will essentially allow Tesla owners to charge their vehicles in under an hour and at zero cost. While those infrastructure problems are set to be remedied, there are other inevitable teething issues with the Model S.
Now, the Tesla inside isn't your typical luxury car. It's almost new luxury. There's basic things. There's no grab holders. There's zero storage inside. Like, look at this big hole where your transmission tunnel would normally be. There's none of that. No door pockets. Everything about it, even odds and ends storage. You have 2 cup holders here and that's it. The screen, a 17-inch screen, is one of the clearest resolution screens you'll ever come across. The reversing camera, it's got Wi-Fi. This thing really does take things a step forward, not only with electrification, but the infotainment system on its own is impressive.
What is vaguely familiar inside the Tesla is its minimal switchgear. You may recognise many of the physical switches and buttons from recent Mercedes-Benz vehicles, thanks to a partnership between Daimler and Tesla.
For one reason or another, Tesla have gone that way, but to be a full luxury car, it's almost as if they need to go back and refine those sort of elements. But for a first attempt, this thing is out of this world. It really is. It's almost like the iPhone 6 of cars. It does everything well, and other than those oversights with storage and things like that, and also the fact that there are some unknowns with recharging and infrastructure, it's so exciting how fast this has come. It's almost like the Tesla has skipped 2 or 3 generations in the electric cycle. It's just come out, it's here, it's ready to go. And it's sort of all caught us by surprise. The Tesla's been cleverly calibrated across all parts of the driving experience. It's got really nicely weighted steering. The electric stability control functions are calibrated really intuitively, so they don't grab or bite or anything like that. And around a racetrack, this thing is just as much fun as a petrol car. I mean, sure, it doesn't have the dynamics of a Porsche or anything like that. It does weigh 2,100 kilograms after all. But if this is the start of the electric revolution, well, I'm pretty excited, and I think a whole lot of other people that have driven this car would be too.